Video was posted yesterday of LeBron and his two sons in a gym in New York going through some shooting drills. So, Paul, what did you see here?
I was like, man, that's pretty tough right there, man. You out here doing drills with your son and emulating you, and you giving them the game and everything. I thought that was, like, kind of refreshing, man. I was like, man, if I had some kids or my son was of age and I was still in the league and I got a chance to work out with him and actually, you know, one is going to get drafted tonight and be on the NBA team. Another one, he's one of the top prospects in high school, and I'm getting a chance because usually in the summer, LeBron is with, you know, other guys on his team or other players in the NBA to get to the point to where I play so long now that I can go through my summer and work out with just my kids. That was refreshing, man. I was like, man, that's something I would have loved to do, or if I had that opportunity to do, that's something that's gratifying for him. I know it is.
Yeah, I mean, that everything that Paul is saying is 1,000% correct. I'll say this, though, Skip. It's also a message to the NBA and everybody else that's paying attention. My son could actually play basketball. Take a look at this. Take a look at him working out with me.
Doing the same drills,
so now,
the same dunks,
exactly. So in the minds of the NBA guys that's trying to make a decision on what to do and how to do it and this, that, and the other, this is just a last little sprinkle for y'all just to see what's getting ready to happen here. That's what that is. You know, on top of everything that Paul is saying. I mean, you know, because this is, LeBron had his moment when he got drafted. This is his son's moment in time right now in New York City. They're working out in a local gym there. And so now you sit there and everybody else's eyes is actually watching him right before the draft, 24 hours before the draft. My son, this is what a team is getting ready to get. This is what your city's getting ready to get, a guy who actually can play basketball.
All right. You think he was sending the same message about his second son?
Nah, not, I mean, it seemed like more of the video is about Bronny.
It is.
You know, but his son is there, his family's there.
I've always heard Bryce could end up being better than Bronny.
He's taller.
Yeah, he's taller.
Yeah.
You know, he's still developing.
Okay. So the first thing I saw in this video was LeBron going on 40 years of age. He looks sensational to me. He's in sensational shape, and he looks like he could play 3 more years.
Yeah.
Right?
Easy.
He does. He's moving like he's 28. And yet, he is so huge. LeBron is at 6'9", whatever he is, 260-ish, that
Damn,
he is
6'9"?
You know, 6'9". He looks so much taller and bigger than Bronny does. That up against Bronny, it's like shocking to me because Bronny measured without a shoes on 6'1.5". Okay, not that he can't play at 6'1.5". Drew Holiday's 6'4"-ish, I think, something like that. But the point is, it's like he just looms above his son, and yet the other son did catch my eye because he looks like he's going to be a player. And so that's interesting to me that he was included in this and is getting his run on the video. Now, as far as showcasing, it looked like it was me out there guarding them, right? I don't know who that guy is. Well, come on. Like if I'm LeBron, I'm a little embarrassed to post that.
No, but you're not. But you're not asking an NBA player to guard him. What you're asking is somebody just to shadow. All I need you to do is shadow. Same thing in football. If I'm out there running routes, I'm not asking Deion to come out there. I just need Skip Bayless to hang around me just to mirror things. That's all. That's all it is.
The kid was trying his tail off.
Yeah, he just getting in the way. You know, when you see those drills, they got the brooms and all that. That's just to get in the way. Just reaction time, stuff like that.
It don't get no more. Do y'all understand? It don't get no more valuable than this. Your son and your other son who's in high school, your son who's about to go to draft, you working out with your dad who arguably is one of, the greatest player. And this is what y'all doing now every day. Like, you can't help but to get better. No. You can't help but to get better.
And that's only with LeBron, not including all the other guys that are pros and all-stars and future Hall of Famers or Hall of Famers that they work out with. Because they work out with all of them.
Chris Paul, Carmelo, all those.
So you have to take a chance on this kid. Like, he's going to get better. If this is what he's doing every day now, he's flying around the country, New York, wherever they going, Chicago, and they working out, and this is who you practice. So you practice against LeBron every day. So, like think about that, kid. If you if you had ran routes every day against Deion, you can't help but to get better.
Of course, absolutely.
It's like you're playing with, like that's crazy to even think about.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna get better.
I'm not projecting him to be LeBron James.
No.
I think that's what people got to get out of their minds. You cannot project him to be LeBron because he ain't gonna be LeBron. Just not.
Yeah.
His size, nothing he does is gonna be LeBron.
Okay.
But he could be a very good NBA professional basketball player.
The things that come with it, it's how to work, habits,
Yep.
routine, what to eat. You know, all those things come with Bronny James now because he's seen his dad do it. It's beyond the basketball because that's going to take care of his face. It's the preparation. It's the mindset. All those other things he's given him.
Okay. But the one thing that does not translate from any of this video, any of the combine video we see of Bronny is he's got a real feel for the game of basketball because his IQ is in the ballpark with his father's IQ. I promise you, just feel for the game, how it should be played, how it works, anticipation. That's not going to translate. You're going to have to just bet on that.
You know what though, Skip? I look at my own career. You know, I didn't start playing football till my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
But I watched football my entire life. He's been watching more, like Rachel said yesterday, he's seen more basketball than any prospect in this year's draft.
Yeah.
He's seen way more basketball than him.
He's been sitting around watching it with Chris Paul and Carmelo. And
He's been to games. I mean, it's
34.
he's been in the league for a minute.
Yeah.
So I can see, I mean, that's why I say 50%. I can see somebody, because, you know, Clutch, Rich Paul, they know what they're doing.
Okay.
They got it figured out.
All right. I don't love the idea of the Lakers taking him at 17 because you're going to incur the wrath of the Keishans of the world, of Laker Nation, and you call it like a gang. They're not going to be happy if you spend your 17th overall when you could, like Zach Edey is mocked to you guys. We'll talk about it more later. But my point is, Zach Edey could help you a little bit.
They don't need to get him at 17.
Yeah, like you need help. You need some other.
Look, at the end of the day, if the Lakers don't take him at 17, right? They just don't take him at 17. And he falls, and falls, and falls, and falls.
I think it would be a mistake not to take him at 17.
But if somebody gonna take him,
I think somebody will take him.
Okay, cool. He get drafted. He got his name called.
Okay.
He got his name called. He just doesn't get a chance to play with his father.
I mean, the more and more you think about it, and Skip, you kind of said it. Like, think about it. Bronny James Jr., you're already in the shadow of your dad.
That ain't going nowhere.
That ain't never going nowhere. But to not only be in the shadow of your dad, to literally be in the shadow of your dad. So it's like a double whammy. Yeah. You're like you're in his shadow, but now you're sitting next to him on the bench in a double whammy situation. And so it might be better. Maybe he's saying he's his own man, and just see what else is out there. Rich Paul, if he can explore a situation to where it makes sense. I mean, Boston makes sense when you really start thinking about it.
Yeah, 17 is too high, and it would turn into, well, what are y'all doing? This is ridiculous. If you took him at 17. Yeah. But if he doesn't go at 17,
you can't even name 5 players in this draft.
No, but it's not about 5 players in the draft.
Because
if we can get Zach Edey at 17, we need another big. We don't know what he could turn into. I know everybody's like, he's got slow feet. They said the same thing about the Joker. The Joker won how many damn MVPs in the championship and put down the McDonald's and the Coca-Colas? I mean, so we don't know what that could turn into for the future. I mean, you think about it. We got rid of Zubac. We took him, and then he over there getting ready to look like a home run for the Clippers. Mm-hmm. What's my other guy that we grabbed out of Michigan?
I mean, Hartenstein.
Oh, even Hartenstein. Any of them dudes. I think Hartenstein was.
He was in New York, but he didn't turn
himself. Was he with the Lakers for a minute? Hartenstein?
I think he was.
He was with the Lakers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, with the Lakers.
I forgot about that.
And my guy that's in the other big, Mo Wagner.
Oh, God.
So we done had these dudes in the building and letting them get out. We got a chance to get a Zach Edey. We might want to just take a hard look at that because we do need some bodies and take a look at that. If he does not get drafted at 17, Paul, and somebody takes him at 25, okay, he gets to live his dream of playing NBA basketball. It won't be with his dad. He gets to do what Skip is saying, be his own man.
I think that's the best route.
Okay, if that's the route, I still believe Rich Paul already has this thing set up
I
behind the
told you
scenes.
they got it handled,
Like,
man.
whatever it is,
Without a
whoever it
doubt,
is,
without a
wherever it's
doubt.
going.
They're
Without a
not supposed to
doubt.
let him and his dad and them get embarrassed
without
out
a
here.
doubt. Without
Now,
a doubt.
by the
This is
way,
already-
if Bronny shows up tonight in the green room, he just sort of appears in the green room, then you'll know the
Wait, why you say he's
Right.
gonna be in the green room?
The fix
well,
is
they
in,
only
right?
invite the 12, the lottery
Yeah.
guys.
Oh,
You know?
really? Oh, okay. I didn't realize
You know,
that.
since he hasn't been projected as a lottery pick,
Okay.
then they only put the guys in who are projected lottery
Oh, I didn't
picks,
realize. I
and
didn't
there's
realize.
like 12 of
I
them.
didn't realize that.